Hey there. Hi, this is Allison Buckland. If you are joining me now, say hello. I am going to wait a second for my good friend Joy Cortina to be able to chime in here. So it looks like, hey Laura, thanks for joining in. I haven't seen Joy. Oh wait, there she is. We are experimenting this. Oh no, I don't want to invite you to watch. Darn it. Sorry guys, hang on for a second here. This technology, oh my gosh, how do I get out of here? Okay. All right, I'm gonna click on Joy. Oh my gosh. Hi, all right. Hey Jackie, hey Diane. I am trying to, okay, so we did this once before. We probably should have practiced in our event, but, oh my gosh. Oh wait, there's somebody. Hey Jackie, you're the best. Approve. All right. Adding. Okay, please let this work. Adding, adding, adding. I know. So we tried this once on our live pages, but not in an event. Yes.
I'm here.
Oh, I was, hyperventilating a little bit for a second there.
Oh, you're fine. We're here.
Good. Awesome. Well, I'm going to get started. Thanks everybody for joining in. Joy, I think you were going to do our welcome for tonight. So why don't you kick it away?
I am. Yes, I'm so excited. And thank you, Allison, for getting us going here. And really excited to have all of you on tonight just to hear about this program and about this way of living that we have just come to embrace and really live by. And with that, I'm actually going to start with a little bit of my testimony. For those of you who don't know me personally, I know we have lots of different guests here from different consultants on our team. And so I actually have been with Arbonne for about 14 years now, and initially got into it really because of the education behind the product. And my eyes were just completely opened when I was first introduced in terms of how products were formulated, and I'm talking topical products. That was the focus at the time. And it was just really eye-opening. And then, a couple years into the business, which I ventured into pretty quickly because I saw the opportunity right away, and Allison will talk a little more about that. But I came to my first real testimony with the Healthy Living program with Arbonne about 8 years ago. We had just had our two children, a couple years apart. And so my son was about a year and a half, and I was really just struggling with that extra baby weight that was hanging on. I had fallen away from a lot of my healthy habits due to just lots of different things in life happening. And this program, literally within 2 weeks of implementing it into my life, which some of the supplements I had already been doing, some of the concepts I had already learned, and I'm going to talk about those concepts, but I had fallen away from them, right? Life kind of gets us, and just wasn't eating the way I was supposed to, had fallen away from the supplements. And that's where I ended up with feeling like just I was 2 sizes over what I normally was, 2 sizes overweight, and just feeling very just down. Just I had a rough round of postpartum depression that was going on, lots of issues with mental clarity and focus, and horrible digestive issues that had circled back. And I really couldn't believe it, because when I hit that point and I knew something had to change, I implemented the program, and 2 weeks in, it was like, the clouds had parted and the sun was shining, and I could finally feel the lift to, really just tackle, the everyday things of life, that we were working through at that time. And so that's my original testimony. And then very excited to say that really became a lifestyle for me after that point, because I realized at that point the change that this program really brings to your life. And I knew I didn't ever want to go back to that place. And so fast forward, we had a really awesome team challenge back in the fall in November, where we all decided to recommit to the program and do it 100% all out. A lot of us had kind of fallen to like an 80% of the program or 70%, myself included. And I couldn't believe it. I'm going to post my pictures after we're done here, of my original testimony as well as my newer testimony from November. Because even after all these years of following these concepts, I couldn't believe the difference of just really focusing for those 30 days again, 100%, and just the boost in the energy, the focus, major tummy puff that went away, and just finding that extra drive, that had kind of, gotten a little shady. So yeah, I'm so excited. I know Allison's going to share her testimony. She's been a living, breathing example of this for the last couple years. So I'm going to kick it to you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I love how no matter how long you've done this lifestyle, you can just restart it, right? And my story starts with I've been involved with Arbonne for just about 3.5 years now, and Joy was the one who introduced it to me. Just to give you a little background on me, I'm a corporate working professional. This was something never in a million years that I thought that I would ever do, but I suffered with and through unexplained infertility. And after 11 fertility attempts and 4.5 years of trying, I finally had my beautiful miracle, Evelyn. I cannot guarantee that she won't pop in here during this because she's downstairs. I have her occupied, right? And so, I mean, after I went back to work, I just, I found myself just desiring more time, more flexibility. I wanted to own my own schedule. And then here comes Joy. And after I had Evelyn, she came over and she introduced me to Arbonne and this amazing company. And I first fell in love with our philosophy and our products. We approach health from the inside out, and we are toxin free. So I fell in love with that, and that we're not tested on animals. 100% sold on that. And then I started using our skincare, and I saw a difference in my skin. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And I love the philosophy. And then I started working the business or really just kind of sharing this with other people and being introduced to it. And then after 1.5 years, I decided to jump into our 30 Days to Healthy Living, into Arbonne 30. And that was 2 years ago. And at that point, I was in a place where I was just not comfortable in my skin. I was overweight. I was not sleeping through the night. I was sleeping through the night, but I wasn't waking up feeling like refreshed. I had low energy. I experienced headaches. I was medicated for anxiety. And so that clarity was a big piece. So I jumped in 2 years ago, and then I immediately felt my energy increase. And my focus and my drive and my determination. And so I was like, this is pretty awesome. And I continued forward. Fast forward 2 years later, I did the program back in October as part of the challenge. I saw a difference, but over that 2 years of time, I have I've remained having that energy and focus and clarity, and then I've released 31 pounds. I didn't even need to know. That wasn't my goal, was to release 31 pounds. And I do not do this program now, this lifestyle, to lose weight. I do it to be healthy as possible. And so I just love it. And because after I experienced all of those benefits, the natural thing to do for me was to be able to share that with other people. And so I'll talk a little bit later about, being a coach, but I just have experienced so many benefits, and I just think this is a great reset. And it's so simple. And Joy's going to tell you about how simple it is and some of the basic concepts about our philosophy.
Awesome. Yeah. And it's so rewarding, I have to say, to just be able to have that kind of impact. And I'm just so grateful for you, Allison, and just everything that you've contributed to our group as well, which we have a big national group that we have started in the last couple months for this program. And it's a collective group of healthy living coaches and brand ambassadors with Arbonne that collectively run this group. And there's so much support with it. And I was honored to be appointed as the leader for this month. And I think I'll post in this thread here just some of the results that we've already been seeing from this month. And it's just so empowering, it's so encouraging. And so I'm just going to run through the concepts of this program real quick, right? And I hope you all liked my little photo that I posted about you thought clean eating was mopping the floor, while you were eating a cupcake, right? I didn't understand the concepts of clean eating before Arbonne. So if you have no idea what that means, it's okay. That's what we're here for. And, basically this program is designed to help you reduce your intake of inflammatory foods that cause all sorts of issues. They basically wreak havoc in the system. They affect our energy. They affect our core systems, our organs. It causes things to back up. And so there's this toxin buildup issue. And what this program does is it helps us to, number one, reduce the intake of those inflammatory foods, reduce the intake of toxins, but then also flush any toxins that are already existing. And so we're really looking at supporting the elimination organs. We're looking at supporting the whole core, and 80% of our health is in our gut, believe it or not. And 80% of your health is your nutrition. A lot of people think it's all about exercise. And yes, exercise and physical activity is certainly a piece of your wellness, but it's actually 80% of your wellness is your nutrition and what you are putting in your body and how you're managing your body. And so, we can only take so much. Our bodies just get to the point where we're just inundated with toxins in our environment. Even eating clean and organic, there's still there's stuff in the way the foods are processed, and there's the toxins in the air that we breathe, there's in the skincare products that we use, the stress that we deal with on a daily basis, our kids, our tweens, I'm living that right now. So there's lots of things that influence our toxin levels. And so it's just kind of like, it's like the boiling point hits, and you just have to release at some point. Otherwise, you start to notice just all these major health issues starting to develop. And so, blood pressure, cholesterol, digestive issues, you've got, really severe autoimmune issues that can develop. And so these are all things that we've actually seen improve through the program. And it actually, what I love about it, yes, the supplements, the Arbonne supplements, the vegan protein shakes, our lovely fizzy energy drink that you see us post about.
Love it.
It's the digestive support products with there's a detox tea and probiotics. It seems like a lot, and yes, they absolutely play a very key role. Each thing does something specific, and when you put it all together, it's magic. But it's not as hard to implement as some people might think. Number one, because our support is ongoing, daily support with our group, our Facebook group, and through us as personal coaches. So you have us working with you on the side individually, and then you have our larger support group. And it's fun, honestly. There's so many awesome recipes that get posted. I mean, my creativity box has expanded because of this group. And I used to be in a rut with my foods where it would be the same 10 recipes and we would just rotate them. And, whereas now it's awesome because we're learning about these different foods that we can have. So it's not, yes, we give you an avoid list and we tell you what not to take in. But what's awesome is what you can. And we give you such an exploration of that, and seasoning and just how to make it yummy. And I eat stuff now that I never dreamt of eating as a kid or an adult, even a young adult. And so it's awesome. It's really just given me a lot of power in the kitchen. But then the supplements make it easy. And so I'm going to break it down real simple for you, because we have an overview page that we can send to you if you want a clearer breakdown of what this looks like. But it works out to 2 shakes a day as full meal replacements. And we even have a plethora of recipes for your smoothies so you don't get bored. And they're fun and yummy. And you can even do some of them warm, which sounds weird, but a hot chocolate protein shake is really delicious in Arbonne. And and so 2 shakes a day. We have a fizzy a day, which is our energy booster. And then we have a detox tea a day. And then those other digestive supplements are added into those things. And then outside of that, you're eating a third plated meal, clean eating meal, and healthy snacking in between. So you're not starving yourself. You're not going to be hungry on the program. It helps you to kick the cravings. It helps you to to identify what your trigger foods are, which is so powerful. A lot of times, we all know what food comas are like, right? Especially after the holidays. We all know what that feels like, where we're like lethargic because of everything we ate. But this program helps you to hone in and figure out exactly what it is that you might be sensitive to. So it's really empowering, and we're on a mission. We're on a mission to help as many people as we can. We as a group have committed to helping at least 10,000 people by 2020. That is our goal, to just live a healthier lifestyle through teaching these concepts and guiding people through this program. So I'm going to kick it back to Allison because she's going to talk just a minute about our opportunity to be a part of this mission and to join us on this mission as a healthy living coach and an ambassador. And then we have a call to action for you.
Awesome. So yes, it's just so beneficial, and a lot of people do overthink it, but it's so easy, and it teaches you what you to learn about your body. And once you do that and you feel that brain fog lift, you start, it really starts opening your eyes to, maybe a greater purpose that you may have laid dormant in you. And so that clear mind and that focus really does open your mind. And I love being able to give that gift to other people. And that's what I get to do with being a healthy living coach and with this opportunity. And so my job is to help people live healthier through implementing Arbonne 30 in this nutrition program. And when I do that, it also just gets addictive almost, because I see the results that my personal clients are having. And I always ask my clients, a week into the program, just 1 week into the program, give me 5 adjectives to describe how you're feeling. And 1 week into the program, and right now I'm coaching 15 people through this 30-day. They started at various times, so you can start at any time. And the adjectives that I get back are energized, focused, clear-minded, balanced, proud, healthy, happy, informed. You learn a lot. Knowledge is power. You learn a lot about your own body. And so that becomes addictive. And so there is an opportunity behind this, and to team up with us, me or Joy or another consultant that you might know that introduced you to us or introduced you to this video, and to share this with others. And there's an income opportunity involved in that. And you make it whatever you want. You make it when you work, you make it with whom you work, and the basis is around helping people. And so for people who want to grow a large income with that, then we will support you in that role. For people who just want to use this as a way to get your best discount on your products, there's a role for you as well. We're here to help and support you. And so I just want you to know that there is a place for you with us and with this opportunity. And let me tell you that we are, and our team, Joy and I and everybody who we're involved with, we're on a mission to help a lot of people, and to help as many people as we can with living a healthy lifestyle. Healthy leads to happy, and who doesn't want to be more happy, right? happier. And so, yeah, so we invite you to join us either to experience this as yourself in Arbonne 30, or to jump in and join us and help us share the mission as you experience it as well. So I'll kick it back to you.
Awesome. Ah, all right. So we have a little call to action for all of you who are, really wanting to hear more about this. If you're, thinking like, you know what, it's time for me to really just take care of myself. Right? This January, new year, right? How many times do we say this? We want to take better care of ourselves this year. And so if you're in that place, or if you've already been on a journey and you've maybe hit a plateau and you're not sure how to break through that plateau, or you're just really struggling with some sort of health issue, of course we have to do our disclaimer. This is not, designed necessarily to cure any certain health issue, but there are so many benefits of detoxing, and this program helps you detox. And so if you're struggling with something in particular, if you're ready to kick your health up a notch, if you're ready to just learn about great healthy foods, and you need something easy and convenient, you need some accountability, which I think we all need, reach out. We have an awesome overview link that we can send you. So just message us or comment below on the video here, and whoever you're connected to, we'll make sure we get you that link so that you can take a further look. And I'm going to touch real fast on cost, because I know that's always the question, and everybody always wants to know, how much does it cost? And so, because it is a factor, right? We all have budgets. And if I can tell you, when you break it down to a per day cost, we spend this kind of money every day anyway on what we're eating. And so it's really just redirecting that spending. So, because it works out too, this program works out to about $9 a day as a preferred client. So this isn't even the biggest discount you can get. But as a preferred client, $9 a day for 2 meals and all your supplements. 2 meals and all your supplements. So if you can break that down and imagine, you spend $10 at Panera on a healthy salad, right, for lunch. So, and this, you're getting two meals, not just one. So it really is cost effective. It's really just kind of redirecting some of your grocery bill or some of your eating out money. And so a lot of times people actually save money on this, and they save a lot of time too. So I just wanted to hit on that real quick, but call to action, just reach out, let us know if you want that overview page, or if you just want to set up a personal time to chat with either one of us about either, becoming a coach, or just jumping in and doing our next round, which our next round is kicking off on February 5th, whatever that Monday is. I think it's the 5th, the first Monday of February. And so we want to make sure, because it takes a couple days for your stuff to come in, and we have some prep stuff that we have you do the week before. So if you want in, make sure you connect with us over the next couple days, because we want to make sure we get you lined up and with everything that you need by the end of next week. So thank you everybody so much. Allison, I love you, girl. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And,
love you too.
Getting us going here.
I'm glad we got this to work.
Helping all of you on your journey. Yes. All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Good night.